Hi everyone, it's Dina Martinez, and welcome to chapter 13 of Confessions of a Wannabe Soccer Mom, where I tell you about my first car and how that car ended up dying. So when I turned old enough to get a car, my parents decided to buy me one, and so we were going to look for one. And we finally decided on a Pinto Pony because the Mustang had too high of an engine capacity. I don't know. It went really fast, and so they were concerned. I mean, in all fairness, I'm glad that happened. So my first vehicle was a Pinto Pony. It was a tiny hatchback car that was brown, like a really dark brown, kind of metallic, shiny, but we called it the Roach. The Roach was pretty awesome because it fit 4 people in the car, 5 people in the car. It had a tape deck, so I was able to play all my music, and it was right around the time that Dallas introduced their first alternative station, The Edge, 94.5, I think it was. Like, my friends and I listened to The Edge all the time, and that was back when they played really alternative music, like edgy music, music that was not mainstream alternative. So we listened to that a lot, and my friends and I would get in the car and we'd go riding and smoke cigarettes. And one day, Shelli and I decided to go riding after school. We were going to have a cigarette, and because our town was so small, everybody knew who I was, so I didn't want word getting back to my mom that I was smoking, so we drove out in the country. We had the music playing really loudly. We went out on a White Rock road. It's not that I was going that fast, but I was going, you know, a normal speed. I didn't know that road really well. We came up on a curve, and of course, White Rock roads have no traction at all. But the next thing you know, we were upside down. We slid off the road, rolled upside down in the ditch. Now, this is the crazy part. We landed upside down on the only mattress in the entire county that was just discarded on the side of the road. So we ended up on the mattress upside down. So we were sitting there upside down. Of course, the windows were open. So we undid our, I don't even know if we had seatbelts. Back then, I don't think you had to wear your seatbelt. We crawled out of the window, and I was like, help me turn it upright. Because it was on the mattress just right, we were able to push it back on all 4 wheels. We tried to start it again, it wouldn't start. We were really about a quarter of a mile away from my house if you walk through the field. And so Shelli and I walked through the field. Shelli was not happy, and I wasn't really happy about it either. But I was like, let's just walk. And it was hot, I'm fat, and we were just walking through the fields, hoping that we got close to where my house was. And we finally got to the house, and my dad, he wasn't upset. Like, I had several accidents. My dad was never really upset about it. It was just really weird. I told him, I was like, hey, we rolled upside down and pushed it over, but it won't start. And I was crying because I was really stressed out. I mean, it took about an hour and a half to walk that far. Yeah, so we tried to get it started, and we couldn't. Or maybe we did. Maybe my dad got it started when we went back there. I can't remember what happened, but I remember shortly after that, the car had to be sold because it wasn't working. My dad gave me his truck. Anyway, so that's the story of my first vehicle and how I almost died. Almost died. Yeah, almost died. I almost died. And almost killed my friend, but I didn't kill my friend. She's still alive. So next week, I'm going to tell you about my neighbors who were friends of mine that we played in the fields with, and the older daughter who was my babysitter. So I'll tell you guys all about that on the next Confessions of a Wannabe Soccer Mom. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and you can do that just down there. And if it's not just down there, it's probably just down there, wherever it is. It's somewhere down there. Somewhere down there. Somewhere down here. Somewhere. No. Yeah. Chevy, and we went on a White Rock. We went out on a White Rock Road. I didn't know that road really in that county that was, like, I feel like it had to be the only mattress like through the field. And I thought we were taking a shortcut, but clearly we weren't. See you next time on Confessions of a Wannabe Soccer Mom.